What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Channel. I'm AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with the Council, Episode 2, Hide and Seek. We just got saved from Mortimer's weird, creepy secret room by Jacques Perrot. Oh wow, we should have. I should have just kept going after the last one. I could have avoided this. Got inside the Mortimer secret study. Oh, I got locked inside. Okay, well, yeah, that happened. Other than that, a lot of successes, though. I met Godoy, information on von Volner, found the nightmare that my mother mentioned, got to know Waldo. That just sounds weird. Had a strange conversation with Jacques Perrot. Found a way of getting into the secret study. So, yeah, we got in. We couldn't get out. We're going to get 2 levels. Ah, it's close. Alright, so 4 points. Let's see here. We could completely... Let's look at what books we have available to us. We can get psychology, manipulation, science, and etiquette. Alright. Let's just boost to level 2 in occultism. Grab those last 2 points in linguistics, so now we have every skill. And we'll pick up that book in science to boost us to 3 points. So next time we level up, we can only put 1 point into science, and we'll be good. So we'll take that. Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. I always forget there's a certain order to this. You can't just do it all at once. So like I said, we'll take a book in science. What's our etiquette look like? Well, we're at level 1. Okay, we'll take the point in etiquette, and we'll take the point in psychology.
This note is about a meeting with Lord Mortimer. There's no doubt about it. Alright, I need to find out where the sword that came with it's from in order to find Mother.
You're joking, I hope. Don't tell me you've done that.
Really? How do you expect me to guess?
Oh, for God's sake, just ask them.
I feel like this might be important, but yeah, let's spy.
Must absolutely inform Sir Gregory. How long has he been trying to collect all the spears?
I must have brought him the first one 20-odd years ago.
Do you know if he has managed to get the original?
Well, in any case, he's got all the ones we had at the Vatican. He made me replace them with copies. But I don't understand your reaction. I'm sure it is nothing serious.
Aha. I can see very well you do not understand. You have done nothing less than sign our death warrants, and still you don't understand.
Someone is listening.
What?
This is horrible spying, Louis.
Why not join us rather than find yourself eavesdropping?
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Of course you didn't. So, my son, what can we do for you?
Some horrible spying, too.
I didn't mean to spy on you, but you caught my attention.
God, I love that I can do manipulation with no skill point usage.
Spears as well, then?
What? Did Mortimer ask you to bring him holy spears too?
Yes, but I thought I was the only one. How many of them have you brought, then?
18 in all. Any relic even remotely to do with them, in fact.
18 spears? How many of them exist in all?
No one knows. Especially as there is only one authentic one, of course. That all adds to the mystery, don't you think?
Well, please leave us, monsieur. His Eminence and I wish to finish our discussion alone.
Wait, are they talking about the Spear of Destiny? The, oh, come on, I knew this at one point in time. It was the spear that pierced Jesus Christ's side on the cross. If I remember correctly, it's supposed to grant the person who possesses like the pieces of it great fortune in their life, something like that. So I believe it was believed that Hitler had one piece of it. I think Napoleon was supposedly supposed to have a piece of it. Something like that. I don't know a whole lot about it. Alright, doesn't look like we can snoop in the rooms. Anything that we can, nope, nothing to pick up. I just love all the random desserts that are just sitting around in the hallways. Ah, where are the stairs? See if
What can I do?
Faceless has an
I am
idea of what we can look for.
Day and night, sir.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
See if we can swipe some Carmelite water.
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
I can't use any of those without using a skill point, and I'd rather not at the moment. All right.
My good fellow.
Oops, not what I meant to ask for.
Available?
I would, but unfortunately, I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Bullshit, bullshit, and Robin. Let's ask about the sword.
Tell me where this sword comes from, please?
Certainly, sir. How did such a sword come into sir's hands?
My good man, I'm afraid you're overstepping your role. You're the one who's supposed to be giving the answers, not me.
Naturally. I hope that sir...
Bam, just refilling my
If I was
action points.
in the garden. This sword looks like it's from the garden statues.
And how can I get into the garden?
There are two ways, sir. The first way to get to the garden is by the hall, between the conference room and the portrait gallery. The second way is directly through the portrait gallery. Sir would just have to go out by the French windows.
Thank you, my good man.
Yeah, I gotta remember to constantly check people's vulnerabilities because I'm probably leaving skill points like out on the table. Small salon and the portrait gallery. Okay. Like when I was talking with the priest, and I used manipulation to get that extra action point. I gotta be checking that constantly. God, the game's running so much smoother than it did the last time. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm running less on my computer while I'm also playing this, so that would kind of explain it.
Chronicles of the Amber Princess. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
Hello, creepy dude.
I am sorry, sir, but the conference room is under preparation and is consequently inaccessible to guests.
Well, poo. Yeah, that means we gotta run around, and I'd rather not. Hey, it's the game symbol. There we go. Isn't that wonderful? Yay, we get to go out into the weird, creepy, cliff-facing dining room. It just seems like a... I've said this before. This just seems like a bad idea. Because it just seems like one person gets drunk, and they're taking a header off that thing. Like, at least put up a railing. Oh, and it's... Forgot about his creepy, creepy library.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
There's really not been a lot of, like, reading letters addressed to the guests or whatever to, like, figure out vulnerabilities. There's not really been a lot of that in this episode. Really a lot of chances.
Is everything all right, my young friend?
Wonderful.
Isn't that lovely? Well, see you later.
All right. Well, you don't want to chat, dude. I see how it is.
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alcudia.
Okay, I don't need to go into any of the weird secret rooms because it's not a mansion if there's no creepy secret rooms because this is Scooby-Doo. Oh, okay. I'm full on that. There's a free book. Yeah, golden elixir. Yeah, I want Carmelite water, damn it. Oh, that's weird that the difficulty actually goes up one. Why is that? Is it one of my traits? Oh, well, that sucks. So because I got myself locked in that room anytime I try and make a subterfuge check. Oh. That sucks. That's clever, but oh man, that defeats the purpose of why I picked up the skill.
But what could it have been used for? Golden elixir.
Damn it.
Well, Monsieur de Richet, what brings you here?
Okay, let's see here. Peru. Where's his thing? There we go. Okay, so we don't know anything about him. Great. He doesn't seem like strike me as someone that's going to be affected by etiquette. Let's use, I think this is questioning.
I tell you what I'm looking for, Monsieur Peru. Will you promise to keep it to yourself?
Damn it.
Hell no. And anybody who gives you a promise like that is an unmitigated liar. Trust no one, Monsieur de Richet, or you'll soon be a dead man. I bid you good luck. You'll need it.
Alright, well. Crap.
Ariadne. In Greek mythology, she helped Theseus get through the labyrinth. Looks like there's a crack in the region of the heart. I guide this sword that will kill the monster.
guy has the sword. Oh, it's the golden thread that helped Perseus? Wasn't Perseus the one who killed the Minotaur? I believe. I could be incorrect, but...
If I recall the Iliad, Ariadne is none other than the daughter of Minos and Pasiphae. She was in love with Theseus and helped him in his quest to
Oh,
kill
it's
the
Theseus.
in return.
He
for
said
promised
Theseus like
marriage.
2 seconds before I said Perseus. I'm dumb.
She gave him a reel of thread so that he could find his way back through the labyrinth, which was famous for being unsolvable. But once the beast was slain, the gallant was quick to abandon her on an island. Turns out heroes are not what they once were.
Why do I remember Perseus as being the one who killed the Minotaur?
Let's see. A crack as long as my finger.
I don't think that's where the sword goes. I have a very strong feeling that we should follow this thread. Oh, come on! Well, you know what? Bam, there we go. Got rid of the negative skill for wasting it against Pedu, but...
in the middle of the garden. Too cramped to be able to do much. Well, there must be something going on there. What is that? It's like a sort of opening mechanism. Knowing Mortimer, I bet it's booby-trapped. There's a little hole at the fingers. I'm pretty sure if I get it wrong, I'll get pricked. Damn you, Mortimer. Reminds me of traps I studied in Egyptian tombs. It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities. It looks like this slab moves. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a passageway underneath it.
Yeah, no crap. Okay, whatever.
Pasiphae, daughter of Perseus and sister of Circe. She married Minos and became the queen of Crete. I seem to recall that her fate was not something you'd want. She was punished for the sins of her husband. She had to mate with the sacred bull of Poseidon. 9 months later, she gave birth to Asterion, better known as the Minotaur. It's crazy to see to what extent women have always been mistreated. When they're not harpies, gorgons, and other witches, they become victims.
Looks like we noticed
She has no
something.
cracks. All right, well, let's continue anyways.
Oh, that's wonderful. Aha, Carmelite water, finally.
Asterion. It is rare to see him like this. In general, he's represented with the head of a bull, with the features of the Minotaur. The famous son of Minos and Pasiphae. Asterion was the son of Pasiphae and Minos, or rather the result of a curse put on Minos. Minos was punished for betraying Poseidon. Of course, as strangely it often happens, it wasn't he who was punished, it was his wife. She had to mate with a bull, no less. From that union, Asterion was born, who everyone knows as the famous Minotaur. Rejected by Minos, he was shut up in the labyrinth so he could never leave. And, as if that wasn't bad enough, he died by the hand of a hero desperate to restore his reputation.
See, though he's talking about Theseus, but I still remember it being Perseus as the one who killed the Minotaur, because that was one of the things he was doing on the way to killing Medusa. Again, I could be totally wrong here, but...
Right. We'll soon see. Sorry, Asti. Yet again, your story does not end well.
I feel like that might have been too obvious. Let's read the thing again one more time.
It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
It's up to the just. One more
It's
time.
up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
It's up to the just.
Theseus, son of Aegeus,
Why is he
is the
naked?
one who slayed the Minotaur. I seem to recall he took the decision to confront the Minotaur. He killed the beast, but if it weren't for Ariadne's help, he would have been trapped in that labyrinth forever. In short, yet another hero who wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. Okay, I'm probably being a bit harsh. I mean, we do owe him the foundations of Athens. In other words, the Republic. Render therefore unto Caesar what is Caesar's.
Let's translate the plaque.
Positioned. I am the blind hero. I wasn't expecting an inscription like that. I wonder if Mother managed to solve this enigma. Asterion. I am the cursed child.
Yeah, I don't think it's this guy who we're looking for.
Minos. Son of Zeus and Europa. If I remember correctly, he was the king of Crete. Married to Pasiphae, he had many children, including the famous Ariadne, whom history remembers for her thread. Hey, there's a crack in that statue.
Yeah, there's a crack in all these statues.
His gesture sealed his fate.
It can't be that simple to attack him, or for the answer to be his statue.
Daedalus. He's the architect of the labyrinth, and if I'm not mistaken, he's also the father of Icarus.
Yep.
I am the architect of my own demise.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend 2 points on remembering the mythology. I basically know the story of Daedalus. All right, I don't think it's Daedalus. Creepy wolf dog thing. All right. God, there's something about there's. I think justice is kind of like the key word in this puzzle.
Ariadne. I guide the sword that will kill the monster. In Greek mythology, Ariadne helped Theseus out of the labyrinth. Let's see. Ariadne. Try something else.
Well, that's odd. There's a sound like a mechanism was opening when I stabbed the Minotaur. Let's stab him again and see if it makes that sound again. I'm kind of making some test theories right now. Because this seems like it's too easy of a solution.
The statue has a crack in it. Right. We'll soon see.
Well, great. That might have been because it was the first one that I tried.
Icarus.
There's no crack on the statue, though, so...
The son of Daedalus and Nocrate. Impossible to mistake him with those wings. After flying too close to the sun, they came unstuck and he fell to his death. Pity.
The myth, translate the plaque. There's something different.
Well, let's keep going.
Yeah, I mean there might be, but I don't want to waste the points.
Light water.
Boom, baby.
It gives you a real boost.
I don't think the Daedalus thing has an importance here. I'm stuck.
It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
It's up to the just to deliver just, but who's the just in this situation?
Asterion.
And here's the next question. Am I supposed to be delivering judgment or finding the person who is just? The Minotaur is too obvious of an answer.
Looks like a crack has been made on his torso.
I'm taking a wild guess here. I'm probably wrong. Here goes nothing. Damn it.
What's wrong? Either I'm imagining things or my hand was pricked. It had poison on it. My head. I feel hot. Theseus. Let's try something else instead.
What's that do? Wish you could scale over that and see what the hell that thing does. Alright, let's actually... I just realized... There we go. Let's see if you have courage to come see me alone. Stone sword. The Bible's notes. Okay. So it's not Perseus, or it's not Theseus. It's not Daedalus. His didn't have a crack in it. Nor did hers. And again, the Minotaur seems like too obvious of a solution.
Ariadne. Let's see.
And again, watch as I'm overthinking this entirely, and the answer was the Minotaur. There we go. Try again. Fantastic. Still not the answer we are looking for. Okay, so if it's not Ariadne, it's not...
Here's the famous Ariadne's thread, thanks to which, if I remember rightly, Theseus avoided getting lost in the labyrinth. Golden elixir.
There we go. Okay, so if it's not her, it's not Theseus. The only other...
Ariadne. Try something else.
The only other statue with a crack in it is... the Minotaur. Unless, does Daedalus, does he have one? I don't think his statue had a crack in it. Oh, it does.
Hey, there's a crack in this statue too.
Go get her hand stabbed again. This is the most, like, brute force way I know of solving puzzles. And that's just, well, let's just keep going with every option until we get it right. Now you know why I can't do Rubik's Cubes. Yep. Oh, great. Okay, I unlocked the hot-headed... What? Where is it? There it is. Oh, great. Logic costs one more effort. Fantastic. Well, the game punishes you for that. It makes sense that the game punishes you for stuff like that. It annoys me a little bit.
Alright, let's try again. You never know.
Okay, either it's because I'm dumb, or it's just I cannot figure out the answer to some of these.
Minos.
It's just, I don't see an obvious answer.
The crack is in the region of the heart.
Or it's one of those that, I mean, the lock on Mortimer's secret door, that one made sense in the end. This one, the whole thing with the Bible, none of that made sense. Like, that's the thing. It's not even like those kind of puzzles where it's not even like those kind of puzzles where it's, oh, you finally found the answer through all this trying other things. Oh, well, it makes sense in the end. Oh, of course. I guess it makes sense that it's the guy who gave birth to that's Minos. Again, people are probably screaming into it. But again, it's just, I felt like that was an obvious answer. But again, it's just one of those that I don't get what the thing about the justice, and maybe it's because I didn't listen to the myth, or... Yeah, I don't know.
You can't be serious, Manuel. You know that's not going to happen.
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
Agreed? I wasn't aware you had a choice.
What's going on here?
What now? What else must I do to win back my freedom?
Obey me. Now get out.
Really hate you, Home. You have a creepy looking face. That was Louis, just like not
What was that?
died of anemia.
In 3 days.
Just bleeding so much out of his nose.
Let's see if you're in there, Mother. Amber crystals. Bandages. Someone's been patching themselves up. Looks like my mother took advantage of being in hiding to change her bandages, huh? This is silk. She must have used her own clothes. These bandages are pretty basic. She'll be lucky if she doesn't get an infection. There are patches where the blood isn't totally clotted. That's a good sign, right? She changed them recently, which proves she's still looking after herself and still believes in her chances. Well, I'd love to tell her to keep hanging in there.
Alright, I don't think that we're gonna... Oh, God. Great, there's a dead body.
Damn it, Mother. Now what's happened?
Oh. Let's see here. Alright. Success. I eavesdropped on the conversation beyond Piaget and Volnare. I convinced Piaget to reveal some important info to me. I succeeded in opening the entrance to the crypt. I could have found someone important in the crypt. Ooh. I could have inspired Perdue to trust me. Who could we have found in the crypt? Alright, well now because logic checks cost more, I'm going to spend all of those to boost our skill and logic up to the next level. Alright guys, well that's the end of episode 2, Hide and Seek of the Council. Overall, I think this is a weaker chapter than the first one. I feel like we got less actual like exposition and story. Because honestly, what I thought made the first one so interesting was the interacting with the other characters, was the almost those dialogue battles. I thought that stuff was really cool. We really didn't get a lot of that in this episode. In this episode, it was a lot more puzzle solving. And even then, I think these puzzles kind of harken back to those 90s, I keep saying this, those 90s point-and-click adventure games. The problem is, these puzzles, the answers aren't even clear after the fact. I mean, it's not like, oh, well, of course you do this, then this happens, then Papa, you know, there's not like a chain of events. It's like the thing with the Bible. Like, I was trying to figure all this stuff out, but again, it's unless I have some sort of like innate knowledge of the Bible, maybe I'm missing something. But the options just don't make a whole hell of a lot of sense, and I think that was a weakness in this episode. I think this was not anywhere near as good as the last episode was. The last episode, I'd scored about an 8 or a 9. I can't remember what I did on my review on the site. This episode, I got to give it probably about a 6. I think it was below average. I still like it. I still like it for its concepts, but it's just, this was nowhere near as good of an episode as the first one. This is like this was like episode 3 or 4 in a Telltale series, where it's like, we kind of get where we're going, but let's get there. Let's keep doing some stuff instead of just kind of, we're canoodling around for an extra episode or 2 until we get to that point. So that's my opinion with this. I think they can still salvage this. They have 3 more episodes. I think this game has tons of potential, but if they keep doing stuff like this episode, they're gonna run into some issues. But either way, thank you for watching, everybody. That's the end of, like I said, episode 2, Hide and Seek of the Council. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links, all that stuff is down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. But until then, I'm AJ Gels, the Self Game channel. I'm out.